The morning commute. Same coffee, same train, same sea of faces buried in their phones. Then it happened. The train stopped. Not a sudden jolt, but a silent, complete halt. The woman across from me, frozen mid-sip. A bird outside the window, suspended in the air like a taxidermy display. Everything, absolutely everything, stopped. I could still move, my heart hammering against my ribs. I looked at my watch. 1 minute. 2. 3. 4. At exactly 5 minutes, the world blinked back to life. The woman took her sip, the bird flew on, and the train lurched forward as if nothing had happened. But something had happened. I tried to tell my coworkers, my friends, even my wife. They looked at me like I was crazy. Maybe you just zoned out, they'd say. But I knew. It wasn't just a daydream. And then, the glitches started. A skyscraper appeared downtown overnight. A steel and glass giant that no one else seemed to notice. My reflection in the bathroom mirror would sometimes lag a second behind my movements. Late at night, I'd hear whispers from the static of the unplugged television, a language that felt ancient and utterly alien. I was losing my mind, or the world was. Desperate, I typed, "The world stopped for 5 minutes," into a search engine. Buried on page 20, I found it. A small, encrypted forum. They called themselves The Aware. I spent days reading their posts. People from all over the world, sharing stories of impossible events, of moments where reality seemed to hiccup. They all traced it back to a 5-minute pause they'd experienced, a moment no one else remembered. I shared my story, the frozen bird, the new skyscraper, the whispers. A day later, I got a private message from the forum's administrator. The message was short. "You think you were outside reality. You're wrong." They explained that the 5-minute pause wasn't a pause at all. It was a loading screen. Our reality, our entire existence, is a simulation. And once a day, it needs to sync with the main server, the real world. During that sync, a few people, us, the aware, glitch. We're not outside the simulation. We're dropped into its very framework. The source code. That new building. A stray asset file. The whispers. The raw data stream of the program itself. We weren't just observing the freeze. We were briefly experiencing the true nature of our cage. The admin's message ended with one final, terrifying thought that I haven't been able to shake since. It keeps me up at night, watching the clock, dreading that daily 5-minute window. They wrote, "The real question isn't what happens during the 5 minutes. It's what happens when the sync fails,